Temperatures have really taken a nosedive over the course of the last 24 hours. This previous weekend, well up into those 70s. In fact, we were on a stretch there of several consecutive days running above normal. Now down into the 40s, not only today, but likely as we go into Tuesday as well. And to add to that, a little bit of snow coming down throughout West Virginia, eastern, southeastern parts of the state, and also into southwestern Virginia, Blacksburg, Abingdon, a little bit of snow on some of those grassy surfaces. One more band set to make its way through a little bit later on this evening. And then points north into Highland County had actually a burst of snow. We call it a snow squall, make its way through Monterey earlier on this morning. Denise King-Smith sends in this video. Thankfully, the road surfaces here mostly wet. Those pavement temperatures still quite warm. So first alert weather day continues into Tuesday morning, primarily to account for the wind chills, how it feels outside. That combination of the cold and the wind will make it feel like it's between 0 and 20 degrees. Low pressure making its move out, high pressure building in, but between the two, there's a tight gradient, and all that air is being forced quickly from northwest to southeast. That's the reason why we have the gusty winds and some of that snow developing as well into central and southeastern West Virginia. The air glides up over the mountains, and we call that upslope snow. You can actually see some higher amounts of snow on the western slopes and then points back to the west. So as this progresses southeast, it will be in a weakened state later on this evening, but it still could put down some light amounts of snow, mostly looking at coatings out there throughout the Roanoke Valley along the Blue Ridge, perhaps a little bit higher out toward western Allegheny County, Giles, Craig, and into Pocahontas and Greenbrier counties. Some snow flurry action still going strong here toward Giles County, down toward Blacksburg, where it's been snowing off and on really for the better part of the day. The temperatures in Blacksburg today only into the mid-30s. So there comes that band of snow again, roughly between now and about 11 o'clock. It begins to break apart later on this evening, and then back behind, most areas will be dry. It will be blustery. Snow showers lingering again into Pocahontas and Greenbrier counties. Sunshine makes a return on Tuesday, but temperatures will still stay well down below average. We'll start to see those winds turning more southerly Tuesday night to Wednesday, and that's when our warm-up will begin. So total snowfall amounts very light here. In spots, can see a grassy dusting, though do beware there can be a few slick spots on bridges and overpasses. They're more susceptible, of course, to creating some of those slick conditions. Higher amounts of snow really reserved back into the West Virginia mountains, especially toward the ski resorts. Temperatures here for tonight dropping down through those 20s, but here's the real deal as you venture out tomorrow morning. Layer up. Real field temperatures, what it feels like outside, down into the single digits around Bluefield and Beckley, and out toward, say, Hot Springs, teens from Roanoke to Rocky Mount and around Martinsville, and high temperatures only climb up into the 20s in Hot Springs. Low to mid 40s. Roanoke Valley points south closer to 50 in and around South Boston. First alert 7-day forecast quickly here. Really just as quickly as we dropped out of the 70s into the 40s, we bounce back into the 60s and 70s later on this week. It's a gorgeous stretch of weather. Wednesday all the way through Monday. Nighttime low temperature